What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. So right now we got another video from Cut. This one is called Unexpected Best Friends Play Truth or Drink. So let's get to it.
Have you ever had a sex dream about me?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You were at the photocopier in the South Melbourne office being all sexy and you were just photocopying things.
Pretty raunchy sex dream photocopy.
I remember one of my girlfriends said she had a dream about me. It wasn't sexual, but I was teasing her about it. I was like, oh, you be dreaming about me?
Hi, I'm Jaden, and this is my best friend Eric Michael.
I'm Miguel, and this is my best friend Sandra. We met at work.
We used to work at a clothing store together, and we bonded over being very charismatic and crazy.
Speaking of clothing, make sure you guys head on over to my clothing website, 6893.com. Get you guys something. The link will be in the description. I got things for both men and women, so make sure you guys check that out. But let's get back into the video.
Mostly crazy. We should have a show before we start.
Yeah, we should. Let's do that.
Cheers. Shit. What
Probably
was your
some
first
tequila.
impression of me?
Intimidating.
Okay.
Like you would walk into the office and you just be there early every morning telling people what to do. But a good
Well,
impression.
that was my job.
Yeah.
What is the biggest difference between us?
Probably our 10-year age gap, I think. When we walk around together, people would either think you're like my big brother or like...
Or her captive.
Oh, my captive.
What
You
the
called
fuck?
me a bogan to someone.
Yes, to Rebecca.
What does a bogan mean to you?
A bogan is someone who is from regional areas, rural areas, and they probably did not go to uni or their education. Oh my God, they're gonna hate me. But I don't consider you a bogan at all.
Well, I am a little bit.
Well, you don't speak like them.
What,
Probably
bogan?
because you're educated.
Maybe.
Are you smarter than I am?
Yes. Like 1000%, I'm sorry.
What's the grossest thing you've ever done?
The
Grossest.
grossest. Rimming somebody.
That's not gross.
She like, that ain't gross. I did more than that, huh? Well, do tell, huh?
The
Grossest.
grossest. Rimming somebody.
That's not gross.
Pick
I ain't
one
licking
word to
nobody's
describe
ass.
My dating life.
Dickheads.
Dickheads. I hate them.
What's the worst thing you've ever heard someone say about me?
Hearing my ex-partner say derogatory things about anyone of color really made me very angry. Indirectly, I feel like it was about you as well. It was too much.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
What is something I don't understand about you?
That's a hard question.
I mean, I'm thinking of something, but it may not be what you're thinking.
What is it?
Loneliness is there. It's not having someone. Why it hasn't worked out? Like, you're a beautiful woman, very intelligent.
That's a choice.
Very intelligent. Oh, so it's
Maybe
a choice
that's
now.
something you don't
It wasn't a choice
understand.
2 years ago when we had this conversation.
But I think it is a choice.
Okay.
I haven't tried very hard.
Okay, well, I have, and it hasn't worked out.
As I got older, I stopped feeling that need for a partner. And
Yep, she got comfortable with being alone, which a lot of people do. It's like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, not gonna force it or stress it pretty much. What she's saying.
to fill that void and jam someone into that spot that didn't fit there. Like, and maybe no one will ever fit there.
With your arm.
And that's all right.
What am I a dick about?
You definitely tell me all the time that you think I should be putting myself out there more. And you can be very aggressive.
You have not lived. And then you have all these worries and shit. And I'm just like,
I'm very
no.
anxious.
You have so many things going for you to be so timid about life.
True. I think I just catastrophize things and think that the worst thing's gonna happen, so I just don't do it.
Just experience life.
What does your extra life experience give you that I don't have?
I don't think you need to worry about not having a partner.
I'm in a point of my life where the only missing thing
Is a family.
having a partner.
But is it missing, or did someone tell you to have that list? Don't settle and try to jam someone in there because it will make life really unhappy, and you're better off being by yourself, to be quite honest.
What is something I don't understand about you?
I like my life experience in general. Like I come from a really like conservative background. Like literally before I left home, they sent me to a reformation camp for gays. And when I tell you, like, do things, literally, I gave my parents 2 weeks notice before I moved to Australia. Any experience that you are afraid of, do it.
That's a
Have you ever
big
had a sex
move,
dream
especially
about me?
from the.
No, definitely not.
That's a big move from. I'm guessing he's from the States to Australia. That's a big move. And as far as it was seeing the girl, she put herself out there. I mean, she's attractive. I'm pretty sure she will have a number of suitors. But as she says, she's in her head about things. She thinks the worst is going to happen, instead of, you know, seeing if things is going to be as she think they are. A lot of times they not. Usually a lot of times we think things are going to be worse than they actually are, which that's normal. That's just like a defense mechanism so you don't get hurt.
A reformation camp for gays. And when I tell you, like, do things, literally, I gave my parents 2 weeks notice.
It kind of look like they chasing this. I think they combined some orange juice with like this clear alcohol, which is probably tequila or vodka. Cause it kind of looks a little thick. So I think it might be like orange juice with like some tequila or vodka. It could be this drink on the far left, but I don't know. It do look like orange juice is in there.
Before I moved to Australia, any experience that you are afraid of, do it.
Okay.
Have you ever had a sex dream about me?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
You're not my type. Have you ever had a sex dream about me?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You were at the photocopier in the South Melbourne office being all sexy. You were just photocopying things.
Pretty raunchy sex dream photo.
What's the most difficult thing we have ever gone through together?
I have VKH, it's an autoimmune disease. Like I couldn't see, I could barely hear, nothing was going right with me. And like I kind of shut myself off. And she was like, well, I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm coming to see you. And then like...
VKH? I never heard of that before. He says an autoimmune disease. Affects the eyes, ears, nervous system, and skin. Symptoms occur in different phases. Early symptoms include headaches, eye pain, and dizziness. These are followed by hearing loss and inflammation of the eye. Damn. Damn. Wow. I'm type 1 diabetic myself, so I deal with which is an autoimmune, disease as well, but damn.
So we went to Starbucks.
We went to
and just
Starbucks and then
cried.
just fucking cried.
It was just so heartbreaking for me to know that like you were suffering with this disease and I couldn't do anything about it. So I just wanted to be there for you, but like knowing that you're going through anything painful literally pains me. There's tears again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being my friend.
I love
I'm
you.
so cute. I love you too.
Just kidding.
Don't
kiss
me. You saw him like, ugh. She was like, oh, don't kiss me. They crazy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being my friend.
I love
I'm
you.
so cute. I love you too.
Just kidding. Don't kiss me.
No,
Damn.
you're not ready for it.
That would be weird.
Like, I'm so good at that.
Okay.
He's like, you're not ready for it.
Truth or drink game for Australia. Oh my
Yes!
God.
Aussie questions
Okay.
up in here. Let's see.
Well, that was pretty interesting. I'm gonna do more of these. At least every time I record, I'm gonna try to do at least one of their videos, because it's always interesting conversations. Even though I don't get a lot of views, I still think that the conversations is interesting, at least on my end. Unexpected best friends are absolutely best friends. Wholesome best friend energy between both of groups. The girl in black seems really sweet and I can relate to her because I'm very anxious and cautious in life too. Sometimes when I talk to other people, I feel like I really haven't lived because I don't do anything crazy or stupid and don't have any wild stories to tell. Well, you don't necessarily have to have a wild story because a lot of times those wild stories aren't, you know, great situations to go through. It's just something that happened, spur of the moment. Yeah, that is how it is. Like when you move somewhere, you usually you adopt, you know, the dialect of that place. Like when I was younger, I went to Texas for a couple of days, and I came back and I was talking a little country. So that is true. You do adopt uh, those dialects. Yep, typical Aussie answer. Hey, she probably got some interesting stories to tell too. But anyways, that's gonna do it for my reaction. I appreciate you all for tuning in. As you head out, be sure to drop a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, peace.